Okay, today I think I want to talk about my bucket list. I don't know if the word bucket list is more appropriate than my truth list. But there's a few things that I want to get done and a few things that, well, yeah, I've got to let go of. And so I'm going to go through the things that I think are important to me coming to the end of my life. First thing is I want to start reaching out to people. Well, this is already stuff that I have started to do. So first of all, I'm reaching out to people that I've lost contact with over stupid things. Because when you do have a time limit left, you just realize that the small things don't matter anymore. And most stuff is just small stuff. So most stuff just doesn't matter. And relationships are so much more important. So mend your relationships, say you're sorry. There are a few people that I also need to forgive, and I've already forgiven them, but they don't know it yet, and I want them to know that I've forgiven them, and I'm going to be making videos about that as well too. So mending relationships, and that's something that's very important to me. And of course, every person is going to be different what's important to them. A lot of these days when I talk to people, I tell them more that I love them. And that's because it's true. I love people. I love to love. And I end conversations with I love you before I say goodbye. And it's not like weird love or anything. It's just, I love my friends. I love my family. I love everyone. And I want them to know it. Now is also the time where I have to let go, absolutely let go of the people that drain me. I've always had people in my life that drain me emotionally, and I give and I give and I give. But now is not the time for them to be in my life anymore. So those people, I'm just letting them go. And they are, I mean, some people can change, but most of the times it's not worth it. You've got so little time left. Don't let people drain you. And if people do drain you, you have to let them go. This is so that you can get everything else in order. You've got a certain amount of time, and it's such a blessing to have a time limit in some ways, because you can get all your ducks in a row and you can choose how you're going to go out. You can plan everything, and this is part of my plan, is to let people go that don't need to be in my life anymore. There are other fun things that I'm going to be doing, like I'm going to have a day of eating everything that I want with no restrictions. Just that's something fun that I want to do. I've also, of course, I've started journaling, so I'm writing things down. I don't know if I'm gonna write it and make it into a book. I don't know if I have time for that. But I've been through so much in my life that I'm writing things, that I'm writing things down. I might publish a book. I might do this. I might do that. I've written 2 children's books that I want to get published, and it's about some of the animals at my animal sanctuary. And just leave your mark in this world. Leave something behind and immortalize yourself. That's something that I want to do. And that's something that I think I am going to be doing. So please watch out for my books that are coming out. And one of the important things that I'm going to be doing is deciding what I want to have done with my remains. And if it was left up to me, honestly, I just want to be thrown into the jungle or something and have animals eat me, and I will become feces, and I will nourish the earth, and I will go back into the ground. In Tibet, I think it's Tibet, where they take you up to this tabletop stone mountain where some tribe master or something, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, cuts you into pieces, and these vultures or eagles or birds of prey, they eat you, and then they poop you all around, spread you around the mountain, and you become part of the ecosystem again that way. What I don't want to do is be embalmed and in a airtight box just rotting away in the ground. I would rather be eaten by worms. I would even prefer to be thrown overboard at sea and eaten by sharks or fish food, anything that puts me back into the ground, and so that the earth can benefit from my body again. And I have to look into what to do. I know that you can plant a tree pod or something like that, but that just sounds like it costs so much money. I don't want anything expensive. I also have to think about my funeral. I don't want like dark colors. I want everyone to be wearing bright colors. I want music to be fun. I want there to be dancing and laughing and stories and stuff like that. I don't want like one of those, the traditional types of funerals where everyone wears black and cries, and people can cry. In fact, if people don't cry at my funeral, I might be a little bit mad, because those are the people I might come back and haunt. No, I'm just joking, I won't. But I just want it to be a celebration of my life, and a celebration of positivity and light. That's what I want for my funeral. So you have to start thinking about those things. My lawyer's coming on the weekend to help me draft my first to help me with my first draft of my will. So that's happening, and I'm just getting everything in line. And the last thing that I wanted to say for my bucket list, or my truth list, or whatever I'm gonna call this, is to build my sanctuary. I need to buy more land, I need to build on it, and I need my vision, the vision that I have for Anima, I need it to be already, so that when the next person steps in, they can already see where I'm trying to go, what I'm trying to do with it, and my mission is already written down in detail and everything, so all they have to do is follow through my steps, because what I think I'm doing with Anima and my animal sanctuary is something so worthwhile and so very needed in especially in Japan. So that's the most important thing. Well, mending relationships. Like eating whatever I want, I'm gonna do that anyway, so that doesn't really have to be on my bucket list. But mending relationships, forgiving people, saying sorry, saying I love you, and then building my sanctuary. These are the most important things for me, and leaving behind a more beautiful place than I came into the world, hopefully. I know that there's all this war and stuff, but what I can do is I can leave a positive impact and a positive footprint in my little blip of time in history. I really want to leave a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary where animals and people can come together and be safe and learn about animals and study and learn respect and humility and all of that at the place that I built. That's what I want to build, and that's my goal. That's the only thing that I want to do before I die. But to do that, it's going to be so much work, and I am working every day from hospital to get that done. And if you can go follow my Facebook page, I post up a lot of information there. And there's ways to keep up to date. My Patreon, if you become a Patreon member, you can support us by donating $3 a month, which is less than a cup of coffee or a small tea. There's lots of ways to support, but I just want to build it. I need to build it, and I need to get that out there, and so that it's running and it's on its own. And if a miracle happens, and the sanctuary is built to a place where I can just, I'm done, and I don't actually pass away, and I get through, I get to enjoy. I get to enjoy my sanctuary. I could even go to a country that I've never been before, that I've wanted to travel to, somewhere like the Philippines or Thailand or somewhere with beautiful beaches, and take a holiday or something like that. I don't know if that's going to happen yet, but I am going to finish building Animo, and I am going to build a beautiful legacy for animals for generations to come. And that's my bucket list, or my truth list. Okay, well, thank you again for watching, and as always, be kind and be positive and make good decisions.